Johnny, of course I need help! Look behind me, everything is on fire! Hey there guys, Portal Master 9351 here, and in today's video we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Lightseekers. So, a few things have changed since the last time I've played. There's been a lot of updates to the game, and as you can see there's a new main menu and stuff like that. So I of course now have my final form of Jax. Basically, if that makes any sense, I have the final version of Jax as opposed to the prototype, and I'm playing with the final version. So I had to start a new save file so that I could link my new Jax into the game. So a couple things have changed. I'm a slightly higher level than I was last time. You know, before the update I was like, what is this, level 10? Now I am level 17. They updated progression, and so you level up a lot quicker. Story-wise, we are still in pretty much the same place we were before. We have not yet ventured into the Ashwood Rift, so in today's episode we're going to resume our journey, sort of, and you could hear a little bit of his audio. I'm going to move him over a little bit so maybe you can... Yep, and that's because we're up in Overlook. So we're going to go over to Ashwood Rift. I don't know if we had completed a couple of quests over there. I can't fully remember. First, before we go, I do want to swap out a couple of my combos, or actually just one combo. I want to change that to Shatter Blast instead. Let me quickly show off kind of the abilities that I've got going on right here. He's got the Nitro Hammer and the Spin Blade rather than the Mari weapons. So I've got Brisance, which gives him a chance to apply Armor Break, makes it more likely to apply Armor Break, and High Explosive, which increases the damage done by critical hits by 6 per point. So for those of you that don't know, each character has an ability. His is Armor Breaker, and so that Brisance ability just improves that Armor Breaker ability down there. But anyways, without further ado, let's head over to the Ashwood Rift and see what we have to explore there. So, let's go. You may also notice that I've updated a couple of other things with this. I've actually updated the sidebar now, so it's a little bit better looking, in my opinion, than in the previous episodes, and in the future I may even start doing a face cam, but we'll see about that later on. Obviously, we've got a couple of side quests in Ashwood Rift. The first one is, we're still on the Sky Pirate quest, so Footsteps, it looks like Amari made these. If I follow them, I bet I'll find Scuttle. We're looking for Scuttle, of course part of the pirate team. Let's see, is there... oh, a feather. So each map sort of has like a treasure hunt sort of thing. The first map is the Colossi runes. The second map is the feathers. So let's see, they head down to the Barronwood Barracks. Oh, see, it's trying to change the quests because I have several going on at once, so it's automatically trying to get me the closest one. We've got to talk to Lyra, but I definitely want to I want to quickly get this side quest out of the way. She's gone into the Barronwood Barracks. What madness drove her in there? Okay, so we do have to go in the Barronwood Barracks for this for that particular quest. I didn't think we had to go in there. So let's go ahead and talk to Lyra up here before we go in there. So Lyra says, "Come on, Jax, there's no time to waste. I believe what we found in the hidden temple was a colossus. We all know the colossi once lived on Tontos, and we see their ruins everywhere, but we've never found the body of one. This could be the biggest discovery ever, and General Carnage has stolen it. Don't worry, we'll get it back. I heard General Carnage set off from Barronwood Barracks. I'll go there and see if I can search his tent for clues." "Good idea. Meet me at Evergreen Ruins when you're done. There's a colossi ruin there I want to explore." Okay, so we've spoken to Lyra. There's a couple of side quests up here as well, so let's get them real quick. "Commander, Rigel sent you? Brilliant! My team and I were dispatched to deal with the Umbron here, but the base is much larger than we expected. We need you to get in there and disrupt the Umbron while we wait for reinforcements. One of the main problems is that there are just too many Umbron in the barracks. If you can thin out the number of Marauders, it'll be much easier for us to keep the camp under control." So defeat Barronwood Marauders. "While you're in the barracks, see if you can sabotage some of their banners. The Umbron use their war banners to work themselves up into a frenzy. Without the banners, their aggression will be lessened for a while." So, okay, lots of things to do in the Barronwood Barracks. The Barronwood Barracks is pretty much the first thing you've got to do when you go to the Ashwood Rift. So, obviously, it's one of the first things we want to do. And then we will head on to Nurtureville. But I have a feeling the Barronwood Barrack arc will probably take the whole episode. But we'll see, and we'll just sort of go from there. Okay, so searching tents, or actually that was sabotaging a war banner, okay? So if there's any feedback you guys are having for this series, please be sure to tell me. I know it's been like since I've actually done one of these episodes, and I know I'm just kind of getting back into them, so it's a little bit awkward for me just getting back into it. But definitely, like I said though, guys, if there's any feedback at all that you guys have, please, please, please tell me, and I will do my best to listen to it. At some point, I will be showing off Cora the Mari more. I know I've been mostly showing off Jax. When Xyrus and Boulder come out, we are definitely going to be exploring those characters as well. Xyrus and Boulder being the next two characters to come out, they're going to play completely differently than Cora and Jax, so I definitely want to do my best to show those guys off. So when they do come out, I will definitely be doing a separate Let's Play with Xyrus and Boulder, just to showcase some of their abilities. Further into the barracks, what are you up to, Scuttle? Alright, there's more stuff over here, more tents. I believe General Carnage's tent is actually over here. So yeah, I mean, I definitely want to be sure I'm showcasing all the different elements of Lightseekers, you know, just because, why not? Alright, oh, what's over here? That's weird. I pressed the thing, but I guess it's not General Carnage's tent. This was, though, and we just got ambushed by 3 Umbron soldiers, so let's dispatch them real quickly. So, just a couple of the updates that have come through have pretty much just been general improvements overall. Added new sound effects, like basically streamlined combat, modified the way cards work, stuff like that. There's not actually been any major content updates, and I'm sorry I'm skipping the dialogue, I'm not thinking. But there's not been any major content updates so far, like as in adding crafting or adding new maps or anything like that. I imagine that will come when Wave 2 comes out, which looks like it's probably going to be around October when that stuff comes out. So, hoping that around October we'll be getting some new content, some like actual, real, new, awesome content coming to Lightseekers that I can definitely showcase in my Let's Play. And that's one of the reasons I want... I'm sorry I keep skipping the dialogue because I'm talking, but I'll get back to that in a minute. But that's one of the big reasons that I'm definitely trying to get as far through this Let's Play as I possibly can, because when new content comes out, I want to be one of the first people to showcase it. Ah, here's Scuttle. Hi, you're not an Umbron. Captain Jolti's looking for you. He wants you to join his Sky Pirate crew as a navigator. What are you doing out here anyway? I was out for a nice walk, then I got lost, then these stinky Umbron got in my way. I'll go back to Jolti now. I'll be the best navigator ever. Yay! Alright, so that's that. We've got to sabotage one more Umbron war banner before we're done sabotaging Umbron war banners. So let's go back out here. Let's see, where could that last one be? I don't see it around here, so it must be back in this area. One thing, I won't spoil kind of the story, but one thing I definitely think is cool about this particular area is that once you clear it out, you, this area out front gets cleared out, and, friendlies actually start occupying this, and there's like people that'll give you quests to, you know, control the camp. But I definitely think it's cool that you sort of convert this area from one controlled by Umbron to one that you're sort of eating away at the actual stuff. So maybe I have to go in further into the camp? I don't know. That's weird. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes it really is hard to find. Oh, you know what? I think the last one is out front. I think I remember getting stuck on this before and it being like right in plain sight out front, if I'm correct. Yes, that's right. It is out front. That's right. Forgot about that. Alright, awesome. And there is that banner. So, we can go back to Lyra and Sun Hunter Tuck 2 and keep progressing. It actually looks like we're about to level up to level 18. Your combat skills showed us a thing or two, Jax. With fewer Umbron around, our work here should be much easier. Sabotaging their banners may seem like a small task, but it will have sent a clear message to the Umbron here. Don't mess with us. And we just leveled up to level 18. That unlocks us a new talent point. So we can go into the talents, and we can put another one on high explosives. Now, just a quick disclaimer. I'm going to reset these talent points real quick. You can only put 5 on any given tier, but you can distribute it however you like. So if I wanted to do 3 and 2 on the first tier talents, I could totally do that. But you have to spend 5 points to unlock the next tier. And once you spend 10 talent points on your primary path, which for Jax is explosives, you unlock the other ones, which are mechanical and time. Each order has 3 elements. So the tech order has explosives, time, and mechanical. And so Jax is specifically of the, let's see, where is it? Of the explosives category, which is why he has more explosive talents than mechanical or time. That's just a little thing I wanted to throw in. So let's get some more quests. We need to know why Barronwood Barracks is so much bigger than we expected, and why they're still here when Carnage has left. Search the camp to see if they left any information lying around. Alright? And we may be facing fewer marauders, but further into the barracks there are giant Umbron brutes, Barronwood champions. They need to be defeated before we can advance. So we gotta defeat Barronwood champions and get Barronwood battle plans. So let's go on. Why would he be talking about an airship? I don't see any airships anywhere. Bomberson is now leveled up, so our pet is now level 18. Alright. Change their updates for lights. So we'll change is around as you go, and difficult pretty much just makes it you can be 10. That doesn't make sense, but yet the enemies are still as strong as you. It doesn't make a ton of sense right now. And so one of the things that they're going to be doing soon is they're going to be completely redoing the difficulty and leveling system for the enemies. So you can over level enemies. Basically your enemies will no longer scale with you. So if enemies in a certain area start at level 10 but can't go lower, but can only go higher, they won't change basically. So if an enemy is level 10 sometimes, it's level 10 all the time, and you can make it harder by ramping up the difficulty. Right now it's kind of confusing. The description I just gave is kind of confusing, but don't worry because the system up in certain areas. I'm excited for all those changes. So keep your eyes out, because there are a lot of changes coming very quickly to this game, and I think that's really exciting. That's one of the cool things. I'm not sure if it's technically still in beta, but if it is, I will say it's definitely one of the cool things about being in beta. You get to experience all these rapid fire changes. So anyways, let's talk to Sun Hunter Tuck 2 again. Fantastic, Jax. If these plans contain good information, this could be the turning point in our mission here. Good job, Jax. I don't suppose we can persuade you to stick around after this to give us some combat training. Alright, and now he has 3 more quests for us. Correct, this is the last one. Taking over this area of the base. Bymina's Light, the plans you retrieve speak of a full-scale Ashwood invasion. The Umbron hope to use their airship port to bring in reinforcements and claim Ashwood as a base for the attack on the Citadel. They must be stopped. If you take out the Barronwood engineers, the Umbron will not be able to repair the airships. That means they'll be unable to call for reinforcements. The Umbron only have 1 airship docked right now, but it's a beauty, a real pride of their fleet. Let's give it an explosive send-off, shall we? Oh, that's pretty awesome. Get to blow up an airship. Even if the ships can't fly, they can still be dangerous. Umbron gunners man the ships, and they can still blast anyone who stands in their way. You'll need to defeat them if we are to succeed. Alright, so we gotta venture pretty far into the barracks, but luckily the champions that we cleared out are still gone. Whoops, didn't mean to open that up. The champions are still gone, so we can progress pretty easily into the Barronwood Barracks. So we'll just kick open the gate and start taking down these things. And so the gunners are on the ship, so we got to take out the gunners on the ship, and then we'll take out the farther the other direction, past the gate. Those are a couple of the gunners, but most of the gunners are on the actual self. Okay. Lots and lots of enemies on us right here. So let's take them out one at a time, more or less. That's going to be the goal. Awesome, we got a combo. Let's kaboom. Massive area of effect, all of them. That's pretty awesome. We just cleared out a ton of... So now we got to plant explosives. That's explosive number 1. And that's explosive number 2. So, let's get off the airship to pieces. Down with the airship. Now let's go into... And you can see that ship is gone. But it'll come back. The ship does respawn, because there are that you can complete, and you do take down more ships later. It's kind of cool that it's kind of like they bring in more ships. Not sure what he had talking over him. But I think it's kind of cool that you can, like, take out the Barronwood ships as they come in. I think that's a really cool concept. So I think that's actually all of the quests that we needed to complete deep in the barracks. So we'll go back to Sun Hunter Tuck-2, and we should be able to complete, if I'm correct, that actually does complete the storyline for the Barronwood Barracks. But let's see. Let's see, which ones are going to follow us out? Just a couple of them. We'll take them out. Alright. Great work. With the airships unable to leave, the Umbron cannot get reinforcements or supplies. We saw the explosion from up here. The Umbron will regret the day they try to take Ashwood Forest. Thank you, Jax. Removing the airship gunners is one more step taking down the barracks. Oh, one more quest. While you were busy in the barracks, I read more of these plans. The Umbron have been gathering details on local settlements, scouting out weak points and calculating how many reinforcements they'd need. We've prepared some fake documents. If the Umbron captains read these instead, they'll think that Ashwood is under control and there's no need to send any help to the Barronwood Barracks. We just need you to place them in the camp. Ooh, planting fake plans. That's kind of cool. Alright, so let's go in here. There's the fake plans, and let's skedaddle! Alright. And I think that's it. The Umbron may be strong, but they're not smart. I'm confident they won't suspect a thing about those plans. Oh, there's still one more quest. There's one last thing we need you to do to get this camp under control. The Barronwood boss, Deathlord Gorax, gives his orders from his command cave deep in the barracks. I think it's time he met you, don't you? Defeat Deathlord Gorax. I totally forgot about this, but yeah, there is a gigantic Umbron we gotta take on. And he's just up this path here. So we'll just kind of, you know, run past these guys. Totally ignore them. Yeah, it's no biggie. Past the Barronwood champion. He's sort of like the guardian. Didn't mean to attack him, but we've got Deathlord Gorax up here. Walk in, stun him, go to work. We're going to try to chain together our combos, or chain together our abilities so we can recharge our combo faster. And ooh, we get a golden chest. An expert scroll. Oh, what is that? That's interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Expert scroll. Oh, it's the thing for the Noxan. So, just like the Tyrax have gadgets and gizmos, other characters have similar things. So Mari have charms and something else I can't think off the top of my head. Well, the Noxan, Yakona, Everrock, and Halabark, Oakthorn, whatever it is, all have similar things, and the Expert Scroll is for the Noxan, for Xyrus. So I have to save that, and then when Xyrus comes out, be able to equip him with that. I think it's cool that you can already get gear for the characters that aren't out yet. Sometimes it can be a little annoying, but considering that the gadgets and the gizmos and the scrolls and stuff don't really do too much, it's not that bad if you get one for a character that's not out yet. You can just save it for when they come out. So with that being said, I think that really is the end of the Barronwood Barracks storyline. So we'll go back to Sun Hunter Tuck-2, and I keep saying, I think it's the end, I think it's the end. Well, I think this one actually is the end. So, Alright. Oh, I've got to take out the champion. It actually followed me. Oh, two of them followed me out this time. Oh, man. Well, luckily, Jax is pretty strong, so I don't have to worry. Just spam that lower button, and you make pretty quick work of them. Alright. We can't thank you enough, Jax. With everything you've done, Barronwood Barracks has been weakened enough for us to take it from here. You're a true hero. And we get a durable helmet, level 10, but we don't really need that. Ah, there's one more. In the Umbron war plans, it said they were having trouble at Nurtureville down the road. If you're headed that way, it might be worth taking a look. Okay, that's what I thought. And those orange quests, of course, are the repeatable quests that I'll be able to complete later for extra XP and Yakona favor. So, let's head down to Nurtureville. We can see on the map, we'll take a quick little look at Ashwood Rift. This is, of course, Ashwood Forest and Ashwood Rift. They're very similarly sized, and they both have areas up at the top, which are Flight Pack exclusive. Of course, the area up in the top right is Jetpack exclusive, Flight Pack exclusive in the Ashwood Forest. Same thing goes in Ashwood Rift. Similar location, but totally different quests and stuff. So, let's go down to Nurtureville, though. Gotta go down the long winding road, the long winding road, the long winding road. So, Nurtureville. Here it is, and everything's on fire. That's not good. Hi, Sun Hunter Tuck2 sent me. She said you might need some help around here. Help? Help? Do you think this is funny? Of course I need help. Look behind me. Everything is on fire! Okay, well that's obviously not good. We were running a coffee morning for the old Oakthorn when one of their bridge games got a little heated. Literally. Everyone has been evacuated, but I can't put these fires out. Please help. Put out the fires. Everybody was fighting. Okay, gotta put out the fires. So, I'll give a little bit of background. Nurtureville is where the old Oakthorn go when they retire. It's basically the retirement home for the Oakthorn, but it's also where young Oakthorn are raised. So it's pretty much like a plant nursery, more or less, for the old plants and the young plants. Oh, thank you. I can clear up the damage. I'm sure there will be more for you to help with around here, but check in with Manager Birch while I'm tidying up. Alright. So, before we do that, we're going to go find Jolti here. Help finish up the Sky Pirate storyline. We be looking like a real Sky Pirate crew now. We just be needing 2 more crew members. I've found 3 potential crew members, but we can only take 2. You'll have to decide which ones we want, but I can help you with some information about them if you like. So, tell me about the crew members. Crunch the Creeble is an outcast Creeble. While other Creeble are aggressive and mean, Crunch is kind and sweet. He's still just as stupid, though. Alright, who is Driftwood the Oakthorn? Oh, I skipped it by accident. Driftwood is an old Sky Pirate. He's retired now, but rumor has it he's still longing for his old life of an adventurer. And Flint Fluffington the Chimchoo. Flint is a dangerous highwayman. He's brave and adventurous. Of course, being a Chimchoo, he's also adorable, but never tell him that. That's funny. Think we're going to go with the first 2. We're not going to get them this particular one. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're going to go with the first 2. I've decided who I want to join the crew. Crunch the Creeble. And, yes, I do want to get Crunch the Creeble. And we want to pick the other one. And we want it to be Driftwood the Oakthorn. So... Alright, there we go. What? Okay. Okay, so we will get those quests at a later date. We're not going to do them now. Right now, we're just going to talk to Manager Birch, and we're going to wrap this episode up. Probably should have waited to do that next time, but hey, what you going to do about it? You're looking for work? Yes, I'm saved. I mean, we might have a few positions available, depending on your qualifications. Alright. And so, In the next episode, we will continue our adventures in Nurtureville. We can now fast travel to Nurtureville, so that's awesome. The other place that we'll be able to fast travel to in the future is Bloomdale, but Bloomdale is a good ways down the road, and it will take us a good little while to actually progress to the point where we'll go to Bloomdale. But for now, that is all I have for you guys today. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad to be returning the Lightseekers Let's Play. It's been such a long time since I've done one of these, and I'm so glad to be doing them again. Please, like I said though, please give me any feedback that you guys have for this series, and I'll be sure to try to work them in. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. This has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.